This is my part 2 video to my search for a movement. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started back where I left off about the Wi-Fi and technology and all that. Modern technology today has made so many people really lazy. Fast food restaurants, internet, you know, a lot of times people buy things online. Some people even order food online. And it's made so many people so lazy nowadays. People don't want to go out and pick up their food at the grocery store or at a restaurant or whatever. They'd rather order it online and have it come to their door. So that way they can sit in front of their TV all day, which is another thing. It's making a lot of people lazy. A lot of people want to, as soon as they get home from work, I'm sure you're tired. You don't want to go out and you don't want to have to go out and try to, find a sport or something to start real late at night if you get off, work late at night. But yeah, a lot of people nowadays are so lazy. They're so spoiled. They have everything handed to them. And that's why America has made so many people selfish. Everybody wants everything for themselves. It's like it's all about me. It's all about what I can get, America used to be different. America used to be about values and morals, about people caring for one another. Back in the 90s, it wasn't as bad in the 90s as it is today. Okay, but in the 90s, we would see people pulling over to the side of the road to help somebody out that has a flat tire. You can't do that nowadays because we got serial killers out there that you stop by to help somebody and they end up stabbing or shooting you when you're trying to help them out. That's another thing about today. Who the heck who even started that? Why would somebody honestly stab or shoot somebody that's pulling over to help you out? It's understanding to a point. People don't want to, that people shouldn't have to fear helping people out. And that's why a lot of people today are scared to even, little old ladies used to hire young men, young teenagers and stuff, to help them bring their groceries inside their home or whatever. A lot of ladies nowadays are afraid to do that because so many guys have sexually abused them, attacked them, even tried to kill them, played evil pranks on them, all kinds of different things. It's becoming a fearsome country. So many people are scared to do anything that a lot of times, a lot of people nowadays are afraid to help anybody out. And it's sad though, because this is not the America that I used to know. I'm a 90s baby. I was born in the 90s, early 90s, and I still remember a lot of good things happen in America. Children weren't, little children didn't cuss, like they do today. You didn't hear stories on the news about little children having sex in school, Heard a story a while back about, I think there were 6-year-olds, 2 little 6-year-olds having sex in their classroom, and the teacher walked in and caught them, and the whole classroom was just sitting there watching, you hear a lot of that kind of stuff going on. School shootings. You hear even the thing about the guy that walked into that Batman movie and just started shooting people. It's getting really bad. Is this really the America you want to have your children raised in? Do you really want to raise your children in an America like this? You could do everything you can to try to raise your children right, and somehow the public will run it. Because friends, media, TV, YouTube, all kinds of things are so corrupted nowadays. And I'm guilty of it too. I used to be involved in a lot of that stuff myself, but I've opened my eyes to see now how bad things are getting. And I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I don't want to be a part of, the evil and the provocative things that go on in America nowadays, things that used to never go on in the past. It's technically, it's technically your fault if you do something bad, but it's the government's fault too, because the government has allowed so much, The very first movie that ever came out was when a man came on a movie. I think it was called, I can't remember the name of the movie now, I'm really sorry. If I think of it, I'll try to put it in the description box so y'all could watch. I'll try to find the video if I can on YouTube or something. But a guy said, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." That was the very first cuss word they ever put in a movie, and everybody freaked out. was a big controversy over that. Everybody was freaking out about that. A lot of parents were getting mad saying, we don't want that in our movies. Well, guess what? The government went ahead and allowed it. They went ahead and made it legal. And guess what? Not too long after that, they released another movie that had a couple more cuss words. They went ahead and allowed that. And it just went further and further and further. And now, movies like 22 Jump Street, or movies like A Haunted House, all those movies, I believe in 22 Jump Street, I believe it says in the description, they say the F word more than 200 times throughout the movie. Okay, does that sound America? Does that sound like an American thing? No. You know, a lot of things that used to be American are no longer American anymore. You can't really call it American anymore. Things are getting so bad now. I mean, sometimes, I know it's not that bad yet. I know it hasn't gotten that bad, but I do sometimes fear going outside thinking that somebody might shoot me or just come up behind me and just stab me in the back. It's happened. It's happened before. People's just been having a nice day, just strolling, just walking along with some friends, and somebody just comes up and starts clubbing them in the back of the head for no good reason. They don't even know. They don't even know this person. They don't even know who the crap they are. They just come up and start beating the crap out of them. That's what America is coming to now. We even got police officers attacking people. It's getting really, really bad. And America, you can't feel safe anymore. This used to be one of the safest countries in the world. It no longer is. Texas was actually one of the safest states in America at one time. But now, and it's not because of rednecks. I know a lot of people will probably comment about that. It's not rednecks. I'm a redneck. Do I look like a redneck? Yeah, a lot of y'all may say I look like a redneck, and I probably have a Texas accent and everything, but I don't look like a redneck. I don't have missing teeth or, grease and stuff all over my face and all that. But, and huge pulsing moles and stuff everywhere. I don't have all that. That's just in the movies. A redneck is just basically designed as, it's defined as a person that's crazy, that don't give a crap about the law, that, that has a tan on their back of their neck. That's basically the description of a redneck. The movies that you see, rednecks going out and killing people, serial killers and all that, that's just in the movies. That's 99% of the time is false. That's not real. Texas has been known to be called the redneck state, but not everybody here is rednecks. A lot of my friends come from other states and stuff. I have a friend that was from New York. I have another friend that was born in Chicago. So it doesn't really matter. But anyways, let's get back to the main topic of what I was wanting to talk about. America is getting really bad, and the government has allowed so much. They've allowed alcohol, which they never should have allowed alcohol in the first place, but I do believe England was the original people that came over to America and found this place. And English people do love their alcohol, especially the Irish, because I'm part Irish and I do like beer. But anyways, that's besides the point. They shouldn't have never allowed a beer or alcohol in America. And if they do, they should have limited. They should limit how much people get. Limit how many people could get, per day. For however many people. If it's just you, then you could get, a 6-pack for yourself or maybe just one bottle or whatever, But no, I've seen people at Walmart have 3 or 4 24-packs of beer in the bottles in their shopping cart with a bunch of chips and dip and all kinds of stuff, getting ready for a party, football season or whatever, Another thing that they've allowed now is a lot of strong sexual content in movies, nudity, all of that stuff. If all that was never included in America, if the American government never legalized any of that stuff in the first place, guess what? I could guarantee you, the crime rate would be a whole lot lower. There wouldn't be as much crime. There wouldn't be rapes. There wouldn't be murders. It would be a whole lot lower. It might even be almost to zero. But now, if you look up the crime rate in just one city alone, just one city, you'd see millions of people murdered every year. It's really sad though. Constantly, well, not bad, not millions, thousands. You see thousands of murders and stuff, and it's getting really, really, really bad. I mean, right now, as I speak, there's somebody getting murdered. Right now, there's a woman getting raped. There's a man getting raped. You know, there's somebody robbing a bank right now as I speak. I mean, there's so much crime going on in America now, and the police can't control all of it, you know, and even though the government thinks they can try to control all crime, this is one thing I keep telling all my friends. Trust me, if the government stopped all criminal actions completely, everybody would be in prison. Everybody would be in jail. The government itself would be in jail because everybody has done something illegal. Everybody has done something illegal, and half of the American population would most likely be in prison, and the rest would most likely be in jail. If you've ever stolen a piece of candy, that's a crime. You can actually go to jail for that. Shoplifting, you can go to jail for that. Doesn't really matter what it is. A lot of crimes nowadays are punishable by jail or prison, and a lot of federal crimes there's even more federal crimes nowadays. I understand invading somebody's privacy, reading through somebody's mail, but honestly, sending somebody to federal prison just for opening somebody else's mail, that's a little over the top, honestly. That's a little stupid. That's a little bit too much. To me, I think that's really stupid. Stealing somebody's mail, you know, that's another stupid thing, you know. America is just, it's not original anymore. We're not. I mean, I steal some money from somebody, throw them in jail. I beat the crap out of my best friend, or I beat the crap out of some stranger, throw them in jail. I mean, can't they come up with something a little bit more better than that? You know, trust me, it's another way of the government getting more money off of people. That's all it is. That's all it is. License, IDs, permits, all that. It's just more ways of the government getting more money. Because years ago, back in like the 50s, you didn't need a license to drive. You never needed a license to drive. And I'm not sure if when they started the license, if they started charging people or not. But if you think about it, honestly, why do they got to charge people for a license? Think about it. It's stupid. You honestly need to pay for a card just to prove that you're able to drive. That's a little stupid. But, I mean, and one thing I don't get, they make you renew it every couple years. Yeah, I know it so that way they can update your photo, but if they're going to charge, they should charge once for the card and then make all the rest free. But no, they charge you full price for each time you renew it. And if you forget to renew it and it expires, you got to go and take the driving test again. So, and then they charge you again for another license. So, it's stupid. Just, what the heck? Honestly, it's, oh my God. I could go on and on about that, but I want to get on something different right now. But yeah, just think about it, you know? Just really think about that. Let that sink into your head, really. But yeah, I honestly wish right now, well, really, even back in the 60s and the 70s, there was still, you know, some crime and everything, but at least back then you could keep your door unlocked without having to worry somebody just walking right in and stealing your stuff. But, you know, but anyways, yeah, I mean, America used to be a lot safer. And I would like to get back to that point again. And that's what the Firestorm Movement is there for. We are starting a group of people, as many people as we can to join, to try to get America back, to take America back, to claim our morals and our, you know, our ethics and stuff, our beliefs, our good moral beliefs, you know, Christian beliefs and stuff, to try to get that back, you know. You know, for the Catholic and Christian churches and stuff that's trying to change the world, you know, people need to try to join and help out. You know, don't just sit on your butt and just, you know, send comments and stuff to us on our videos, you know. Actually do something, you know. Make videos or something. But looks like I've only got a couple minutes left on my video here. My memory card is about to run out of memory. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. But thank y'all for watching. And please subscribe. And peace. Bye-bye.